It's almost Easter, and so of course we're all thinking about dyeing Easter eggs. So I wanted to show you how to use natural ingredients that you have in your kitchen to make really beautiful, naturally dyed Easter eggs just using plants. I mean, look at these colors. So to get started, you are going to want to assemble some of your plants and vegetables. So I use purple cabbage, yellow onions, blueberries, beets. You can use either fresh or jarred or canned, and turmeric. I've tried all different things. I've tried spinach, I've tried carrots, all different things. And I think these are the best 5 ingredients to make really pretty naturally dyed Easter eggs. So what you're going to do for each color you're going to make, you're going to need a pot, and I fill it with about 4 cups of water and then 2 cups of your ingredient, whether it's the chopped cabbage, the beets, onion skins, blueberries, whatever. Then you're going to cook it on low heat so it stays at a simmer for 10 or 20 minutes. You're going to watch the water, and when the water is a color that you're happy with, then you can take it off the heat and let it cool. Once it's cooled, you're going to take a mason jar and add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar along with your strained liquids. So you want to strain the liquids so you only have the liquids and not the solids. So I will do that. You can see that. You want to fill the jar maybe, I don't know, 2/3 full, because you want to leave room for the eggs. You want to save all of your solids, your beets and your cabbage for your chickens, because they will love them. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. The white vinegar just makes the color stick better to the shells. I like to use white eggs to dye for Easter, so we actually end up buying eggs. You can use brown, but try to choose light brown colors. The darker browns aren't really going to take the color as well, but white eggs are going to be great. So then you're going to take your eggs and put 2, sometimes 3 eggs into your jar, just like that. And then I like to refrigerate them overnight and let the eggs sit overnight in the dye. If you do it in the morning, after a couple hours, you can check and see what kind of color you got. If you take the eggs out at different times, you can get different shades of the colors, which is kind of neat. And then once they're finished, you take out the eggs. I just lay them on cardboard egg cartons so they can dry, so that any extra dye drips down into the egg carton. And then once they're completely dry, I like to rub them with coconut oil. It just makes them more shiny. So I just want to go over again the different colors you can get. You can see them here. So for red, you're going to use beets. It comes out like a pinkish red color. You can use fresh beets, just chop them up, or you can use canned beets or jarred beets. If you use pickled beets, you can actually just drain the juice out and put the eggs in it. Maybe add a little water to dilute it a little, but it's already got the vinegar in it as well. So if you have any pickle juice, beet juice, the pickled beet juice, save that, because you can just throw your eggs right in there. So that's a pinkish red color. For this orange, you're going to use the skins of yellow onions. I usually use 3 or 4 onions in my pot of water, just the skins. For yellow, you're going to use turmeric, ground turmeric. I use about 2 tablespoons, and you don't actually technically need to heat the water for the turmeric. I just whisk it into the water. You don't need to use 4 cups either, because we're not going to be boiling it, and nothing's going to be absorbing the water. So you can just take your 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, and 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. So then I'm going to save the green for last. So this blue is from the purple cabbage. This is my favorite. It's so pretty. If you mix the turmeric and the purple cabbage, you get this beautiful green color. And then this blue is from the blueberries. So all the colors of the rainbow, 5 simple ingredients, and you have got naturally dyed Easter eggs. So easy, so safe. You don't have to buy the chemical food colorings or dyes, and you can get beautiful Easter eggs. And one last tip, when you're hard boiling your eggs, I steam them instead. I found this vintage steamer at Goodwill, actually. It's a steamer basket over a pot. Just put a couple inches of water. I steam my eggs for about 12 minutes for hard cooked, covered. And then they are hard boiled basically, and they're gonna peel really, really easily when we're ready to eat them. So I hope you'll get some ingredients together and try naturally dyed Easter eggs, because they are super fun to make. And you can try other things too. I've tried spinach, I've tried carrots, pretty much anything you have in your fridge. Mix things up and just experiment to get some really beautiful colored Easter eggs.